Every day, millions of men silently destroy their kidneys not because of congenital diseases, but because of 18 seemingly harmless habits in daily life. The scary thing is that the kidneys don't cry out in pain right away. They silently endure, continuing to work until they are almost exhausted. And by the time you discover the problem, it may be too late: dialysis, a kidney transplant, or pain that lasts for the rest of your life. In today's video, we're going to dive straight into the 18 worst habits that can destroy your kidneys quickly. I'll show you each habit, why it's dangerous, and more importantly, how you can change it right now to protect your health. Stay until the end, because the top 3 habits are the ones that almost all of us have and could determine whether your kidneys will stay healthy for another 10 years or not. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through each habit, from 18 to 1. Each habit comes with a warning, but also a practical solution for you to start changing today. Let's start with the first habit that most people have, whether they know it or not. Habit 18. Eating too much salt. The silent killer. In meals, salt is necessary for the body, but when consumed in excess, it becomes a huge burden on the kidneys. Imagine, every day the kidneys have to filter more than 200 liters of blood, removing excess sodium. When the salt level exceeds the threshold, the kidneys are forced to work, overloaded in a state called hyperfiltration. This constant pressure damages the glomeruli, the main blood filtering organ. The consequences: high blood pressure, reduced effectiveness of treatment drugs, sodium-potassium imbalance, and eventually kidney damage. The WHO recommends 2 g sodium a day, but most Americans eat 50% more. Reduce salt from processed foods, replace with garlic, lemon, or herbs. After 6 to 8 weeks, your taste buds will get used to it, and you will realize that many dishes that used to be too salty. Habit 17. Eating too much sugar. Sweet mouth, bitter kidneys. A can of soda contains up to 10 teaspoons of sugar. When blood sugar rises above 180 milligrams per deciliter, the kidneys have to push sugar into the urine, which sounds like offloading, but is actually a sign of damage to the small blood vessels in the kidneys. Protein begins to leak into the urine, leading to chronic kidney disease, even end-stage kidney failure. A study that followed 28,000 people for 11 years showed that those who got 25% of their daily calories from added sugar had an 88% higher risk of kidney disease. Replace sugary drinks with water, herbal tea, and fresh fruit. Eat less sweets. Your kidneys will be healthy in the long run. Habit 16. Eating too much red meat. Acid and toxic burden. You may remember the last time you ate a big steak. Delicious, sure, but few people think that each piece of red meat puts a strain on the kidneys. When digested, red meat produces more acid than vegetable protein. The kidneys must constantly balance this environment, which in the long run can easily cause glomerular hyperfiltration, a factor that promotes chronic kidney disease. In addition, red meat also creates toxins such as urea, TMAO, indoxyl sulfate. These substances not only damage the kidneys, but also increase the risk of cardiovascular disease. A 2017 study showed that people who eat a lot of red meat have a significantly higher risk of developing kidney disease, while eating a lot of vegetable protein reduces the risk. You don't have to give up red meat completely, but you should balance it. Eat fish, chicken, soybeans, lentils, enough protein, while reducing toxins. Habit 15. Overtraining. When overdoing it can damage your kidneys. Exercise helps you live longer, but too much is counterproductive. During extremely heavy training sessions, muscles break down, releasing myoglobin, the protein that is toxic to the kidneys. This is called rhabdomyolysis, which can lead to acute kidney failure, especially when dehydrated or in hot weather. A study in the Journal of Sports Medicine 2022 shows that long-term moderate-intensity exercise improves blood pressure and kidney function but strenuous exercise in extreme weather can easily cause acute damage. Exercise regularly, do not overdo it. If after exercising you feel a rapid heartbeat, shortness of breath, severe muscle pain that does not recover within 1 hour, that is a signal to reduce the intensity. Habit 14. Overusing painkillers, the hidden enemy. Headaches, joint pain. Many people choose to take ibuprofen, aspirin, naproxen immediately. But regular use, especially at high doses, can reduce blood supply to the kidneys and cause painkiller nephropathy. This risk is especially high in the elderly and people with underlying diseases. Use short-term painkillers when absolutely necessary. If the pain persists, find the cause instead of relying on medication. And absolutely do not take medication every day on your own. Habit 13. Holding urine, the small habit. A big price. Many people try to hold urine because they are busy in meetings or driving. But this causes urine to stagnate, creating an environment for bacteria to grow. Result: urinary tract infections, bladder dilation, and hydronephrosis. The habit of holding urine for a long time gradually causes the bladder to lose its elasticity, putting pressure on the kidneys. Go to the toilet as soon as you feel the urge. Set a reminder every 2 to 3 hours if you are often busy. Habit 12. Ignore urinary tract infections. Underestimate the serious consequences. Painful, burning urination, cloudy or smelly urine. Many people ignore it. But it could be a urinary tract infection, UTI. If the bacteria spreads to the kidneys, it can cause pyelonephritis, leaving irreversible scarring that can lead to kidney failure. Treat early with antibiotics as prescribed by your doctor. Don't ignore a burning sensation when urinating, as it could be a warning sign. Habit 11. Uncontrolled high blood pressure, silent kidney killer. High blood pressure destroys small blood vessels in the kidneys. When blood vessels harden, oxygen and nutrients do not reach enough, nephrons, filtering units, gradually die. A dangerous spiral. High blood pressure kidney damage. Blood pressure becomes more difficult to control. A study in the Annals of Internal Medicine shows good blood pressure control reduces the risk of kidney failure by 32%. Regular blood pressure measurement, low-salt diet, regular exercise, stress reduction, quit smoking. Habit 10. Poor diabetes management, sweet trap. Long-term high blood sugar damages the microvasculature in the kidneys, leading to diabetic kidney disease, DKD. About 1/3 of diabetic patients will develop chronic kidney failure. Synchronously control blood sugar, blood pressure, and blood lipids. This is the golden triangle to protect the kidneys. Regular checkups to detect protein in the urine early. Habit 9. Lack of exercise. Your kidneys need you to stand up. Sitting all day not only causes back pain, but also reduces blood circulation, increases obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, all of which are burdens on the kidneys. A 2011 analysis showed that exercise helps improve kidney function, lowers blood pressure, improves sleep and spirit. 30 minutes of moderate exercise every day. Walk, cycle, dance, or simply take the stairs instead of the elevator. Habit 8. Drinking carbonated soft drinks, the troublemaker. In a can of soda, imagine a cold can of soda in the summer. It feels refreshing in your mouth, but as soon as you swallow it, your kidneys start to suffer. Soda contains extremely high levels of sugar, causing blood sugar to spike, forcing the kidneys to work overtime to eliminate it. Not only that, the phosphoric acid in soda also changes the urinary tract environment, making it easy to form kidney stones. A 2014 analysis in nephrology dialysis transplantation found that regular soda drinkers had a 58% higher risk of chronic kidney disease. Even diet soda isn't safe, increasing the risk by 33%. Replace soda with water, green tea, or diluted lemonade. It may be difficult at first, but after a few weeks, you'll notice a more natural taste and a cleaner thirst. Habit 7. Eating a lot of processed foods, the toxic mix every day. Hot dogs, canned food, instant noodles, potato chips, delicious, convenient, but a combo of salt, sugar, trans fat, and chemical additives. Every time you eat, your kidneys have to process a toxic mix, which puts a lot of pressure on them in the long run. Research in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases found that people who eat a lot of ultra-processed foods have a faster progression of kidney disease and a higher mortality rate. Prioritize fresh, home-cooked foods. If you must eat processed foods, read the nutrition label and choose foods low in sodium and saturated fat. Habit 6. Sitting too long, a habit that silently kills your kidneys. Have you ever sat at work for 4 to 5 hours without getting up? Research on more than 450,000 people over 21 years shows that sitting for long periods increases the risk of needing dialysis by 19% and increases the risk of death from kidney disease by 43%. The reason? When you sit for too long, blood flow slows down, your kidneys lack oxygen and function less effectively. Get up, walk around, and stretch for 5 minutes every hour. A small bottle of water on your desk will remind you to drink enough and force you to get up and get more. Habit 5. Dehydration. When your body is thirsty, from within water is the fuel for your kidneys. When there is a lack of it, your kidneys cannot filter out all the waste, creating conditions for kidney stones and infections. But drinking too much is also dangerous, especially for people with kidney disease. Monitoring urine color is the simplest way. Light yellow equals enough water, dark equals not enough water. If the urine is too clear and you go many times, you may have drunk too much. Drink regularly throughout the day, limit coffee, alcohol, soda because they cause diuretics and further dehydration. Habit 4. Smoking. Toxic smoke kills the kidneys. Every day a cigarette not only harms the lungs, but also damages the endothelium of blood vessels, causing blood to flow to the kidneys to decrease. Smokers have a many times higher risk of kidney disease, even if they do not have underlying diseases. A 2007 study in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases showed that people who smoke more than 15 packs a year have a significantly increased risk of chronic kidney disease. Quit smoking as soon as possible. After just a few weeks, blood circulation improves and the kidneys can breathe better. Habit 3. Lack of sleep. When the kidneys never get a break. Imagine you work hard during the day and your body looks forward to resting at night. But instead of getting enough sleep, you stay up late and wake up early the next morning. Your kidneys, the organs that filter more than 200 liters of blood each day, therefore never have a break. During deep sleep, blood pressure naturally drops, helping the heart and kidneys relax. If you sleep less than 6 hours, this process is cut short. Blood pressure at night does not decrease. The immune system is also weakened and chronic inflammation increases. As a result, the kidneys are under more pressure and damage occurs more quickly. A 2019 study of 194,000 adults showed that sleeping less than 6 hours a night increases the risk of chronic kidney disease by up to 45%. People with sleep apnea, which means repeated lack of oxygen during the night, are even more likely to have early kidney failure. Maintain a regular sleep of 7 to 8 hours. Keep the bedroom cool, dark and quiet. Limit phone screens at least 1 hour before bed. Get into the habit of going to bed and waking up at the same time every day, even on weekends. Habit 2. Drinking too much alcohol, a double burden for the liver and kidneys. A party. A few glasses of wine can make you feel happy. But behind that excitement, alcohol dehydrates the body, disrupts electrolytes, and increases blood pressure. All of these are double burdens for the liver and kidneys. According to a study published in Nutrients in 2019 with more than 45,200 people over 8.5 years, drinking a lot of alcohol increases the risk of chronic kidney disease by 15%. For people who already have diabetes, high blood pressure or fatty liver, alcohol is the last straw that causes the kidneys to quickly weaken. In addition, alcohol abuse also increases the risk of acute kidney injury, AKI. When blood alcohol levels increase suddenly, the kidneys cannot filter them in time, which can easily lead to life-threatening acute kidney failure. Limit alcohol as much as possible, or better yet, quit altogether. If you drink, no more than 1 to 2 glasses per day and drink plenty of water. Do not drink when taking medication or have an underlying disease. Habit 1. Drinking too much caffeine. Alertness for the brain. Pressure on the kidneys. Morning coffee helps keep the mind alert, but when you drink 4 to 5 cups per day, the total amount of caffeine exceeds 400 milligrams, the level considered dangerous for the kidneys. Caffeine acts as a natural diuretic. In moderation, it may be okay. But when abused, the kidneys are forced to continuously filter water and electrolytes, causing an imbalance, causing dehydration, rapid heartbeat, and increased blood pressure. A 2007 study in the Journal of Renal Nutrition found that chemotherapy patients who consumed high amounts of caffeine during the day were twice as likely to develop acute kidney injury as those who drank moderately. Moderate coffee may be beneficial for healthy people, but for people with kidney problems, caffeine abuse can worsen the condition. Keep caffeine intake 400 milligrams per day, equivalent to 3 to 4 small cups of coffee. Prioritize herbal tea, decaf coffee, or fruit juice instead. Avoid energy drinks or sodas with high caffeine content. Always combine coffee with water to avoid dehydration. We have just gone through 18 habits that silently destroy the kidneys, from eating too much salt, sugar, red meat, etc. to less expected habits such as holding in urine, sitting too long, or not getting enough sleep. You may recognize a few things you still do every day. And it is these small habits, repeated over many years, that are the fastest ways to wear out your kidneys. The good news is, it's never too late to change. Just start with simple steps. Drink enough water, reduce processed foods, get enough sleep, get regular checkups. You've given your kidneys a chance to recover and work more effectively. Remember, your kidneys don't just filter your blood. They also maintain electrolyte balance, maintain blood pressure, and directly affect your daily energy. Protecting your kidneys means protecting your heart, your brain, and your longevity. If this video helps you realize what needs to change, please share it with your friends or relatives who knows they might also be guilty of these dangerous habits. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell to continue accompanying us in the next videos about health after 50. Thank you for taking the time to watch. See you in the next video. Wishing you a healthy body, a clear mind, and strong kidneys.